What's up, my finalists? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. Now, okay, before you come for me and say, Vina, we get it. Nene did an Instagram live and said some things. You don't have to do 20 videos on it. I did a part one, and in that part one, I said I had part two coming up. I went ahead and recorded part two. Part two was already done and I was supposed to upload it right after part one. I had no idea, however, Cynthia Bailey was going to make me laugh like that, and I had to absolutely post a quick video of Cynthia Bailey response because I had no clue I was going to do the Cynthia Bailey video. It just happened. So this is the part two that I promised. Nene dragging Kenya in her mess. So just wanted to put that out there that this is already recorded before you come for me. I know I won't be talking about this again, but I would definitely be talking about like the episode and other things to come about the lady. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, for those of you who missed part one, I posted part one to this, okay, where Nene Leakes went on Instagram Live and just went in on everybody, excluding Marlo, okay, because she tells Marlo jump and Marlo says, how high. So, of course, that's a BFF for now until Marlo does something. Anyways, let's stay focused on Kenya. Let's stay focused because I go. I go. But anyways, she went in calling Cynthia Bailey sneaky, and just go ahead and watch the video for yourself, okay? Because I don't want to get into what she said and then take away from what I'm about to talk about. So, Kenya Moore. I don't know, and I would love to one day find out what Kenya Moore said and did behind the scenes to hurt Nene so badly to make her this obsessed. But Nene is talking about the girls, right? She's on Twitter, and yet she's intentionally making sure she responds to all of the tweets about Kenya Moore. The first one, this person wrote, "It seems like they are trying to get Nene Leakes off the Real Housewives of Atlanta in order to bring back Kenya. Let me say this, if Nene Leakes leaves Real Housewives of Atlanta, her fans will leave with her. Okay, bye-bye, girl, bye. You left before and the ratings were just fine. You came back and the ratings right now is at the lowest it's ever been. So the show will be just fine with or without you. The two weak chicks who she's in an alliance with is for sure, but it won't work, honey. I said it won't work, honey. Now, you might see me repeat some tweets from the part one, but this one is just focused 100% on Nene and Kenya. Part one was focused on Nene and everybody, excluding Kenya, okay? And she's talking about Candy and Cynthia, basically calling them weak. What's interesting is Nene is calling Candy and Cynthia Bailey weak. Ironically, she's the one out here looking weak because when you are the HBIC, like she wrote down here, the head B word in charge, and you are running things, you are not sitting around allowing the next person to see you sweat. Another thing is, Kenya Moore been off the show an entire season. Nene finally got what she wanted. She wanted Kenya Moore off the show. She saw Kenya slowly, getting closer to the middle. The only reason why Kenya did not hold center peach, there are a few reasons. Bravo don't like her, but she's good TV, so they're going to keep her anyways until she quit and she wasn't married. Okay. And now that she got married, even at that, she was getting closer to that middle pitch. And Nene was like, Nene thought that once she quit the show and went to Hollywood, the show would have suffered and people would have seen how important she is. And Bravo would have called her and begging her to come back. But things didn't go the way that she expected it to. She left, the ratings went back up, everything was going great, and she came crawling back, okay? Now you claim you're the queen. Kenya is gone. Your threat, the person you claim is this dark and evil cloud, is gone. But yet, the entire season, the self-proclaimed queen of the show have kept Kenya Moore's name in her mouth the entire season. She's not on the show anymore. So why are you still threatened by her? And Nene kept talking about how this was going to be the best season because Kenya Moore, who brought, this dark cloud and darkness in the group, was no longer there. But the last time I remember, the most disgusting season ever had to do with the lie. Phaedra, Candy, Portia, some of the biggest issues had nothing to do with Kenya. And yet, she's blaming Kenya for all the darkness and drama. What's also hilarious, yet also ironic, is she said the sisterhood was so amazing this season because Kenya wasn't there. But now look who's messing up that sisterhood by coming for everybody. The woman who said in interviews it was somebody else. She's the one. Now I get it. Friends have ups and downs. They go through stuff. But then you guys talk about it and you move on. You don't go online calling your friends weak and stupid and all of that. And that's the reason why I said in part 1 about it. I'm just reporting the story. It might sound like I'm worked up or I'm passionate. I'm simply just reporting what Nene did. It's not that deep because at the end of the day, it is all about the check, okay? Listen, Nene will curse at her own husband and go off on social media even though her husband is battling stage 3 colon cancer for that bag, for that check. If that means we're going to get a storyline and I can add more millions to our bank account, you better get on board, Greg, and play this game. Oh, yes. The next preview is Nene talking about she and Greg separated and she wants him to move out and all of that. Nene does not care about how she looks on camera. She does not care about her reputation, integrity. It's all about that bag. And that's why this whole Kenya Moore thing and whatever, when she said that she was playing chess in one of her Instagram live that I included in part 1, go ahead and watch it. That's what she means. She's been dragging Kenya name all along. So the possibility if Kenya returns in season 12, then there's her storyline right there. She has someone to go after. But wait a minute, just in case Kenya Moore don't come back, let me have a few backup plans. Greg and I are separating. That's one, and that's enough anger right there to make people tune in, be mad at me, and mine check keeps coming and my raise, and I keep getting a raise. You know what? If that's too harsh, with me leaving Greg, then how about go after the other girls? Then at least I would create a storyline. That's all it is. Because to me, I'm still confused. If you got everything you wanted, the woman you don't want on the show is off the show, and you are in the middle, you're holding center peach, you are the queen, everything is great in your life, Kenya Moore should be a distant memory right now. But anyways, that to me, that's weak. So it's ironic she's calling people weak, but she's out here looking like that. And not in the case that we should be like, oh my God, I have empathy. I have empathy for what Greg is going through. But this is what we're seeing now is not because of Greg. Nene always been this way. Nene been coming for Kenya Moore since Kenya Moore stepped on the Real Housewives of Atlanta scene. So this is no, oh my gosh, Vienna, you're being too harsh. It has nothing to do with Greg being sick. This has always been her. This is how she behaves. The next one is, so Kenya has been showing up all over the Instagrams, etc. It was my thought that they are trying to get her back as well. Bring back Phaedra. Hell, let's go back as far to say maybe even Claudia. Anyone before Miss Moore. And retweeted by Nene Leaks. So let me get this straight. You will bring back a woman who talked about and lied about another woman, okay, plotting to rape Portia. Now, Nene went on other shows, and when people said, "Oh, we heard a producer fed Phaedra what to say," and Phaedra didn't say that, Nene started jumping up, doing a praise dance. Basically insinuating that's what happened. That's even more dangerous. That right there tells you that Phaedra will sell her soul to the highest bidder. That right there is even worse. There's no way around this situation. A producer tell you, "This is what I want you to say about Candy." You tell that producer, "I'm not doing that. And if that means I get fired, then baby, trust me, we going to court. Sue me. We all going down. Oh yes, I will not allow a contract, nothing keep my mouth shut. I will blow the whistle and tell everyone that I was told that I had to say this lie, and because I did not say this lie, I lost my job." But I am not about to feed this lie or anything about this woman who have children, a husband, a career, that she wants to rape somebody. I'm not doing it. So I don't know. There's no way to justify what Phaedra said or did. And you know what's even interesting? What's even interesting is Cynthia Bailey reposted this picture. Candy Burris reposted this picture. That picture is nowhere to be found on Kenya Moore page. You know why? Not that Kenya don't want to post her friends and she don't care. She posted a picture in her Insta story knowing that it would disappear after 24 hours. It's not on her page. Who recorded Kenya and her husband dancing? Candy and Cynthia and Mike Hale. Cynthia man. Kenya did not record herself. Kenya didn't do anything. So yes, you can say Cynthia and Candy wants Kenya back, whatever the case might be. They recorded her. The last time I checked, when someone is desperate for a peach, they are the ones who pick up their phone to record. Look at where I am. Look at who I'm with. Look at what I'm doing. And they are the ones who post that all over their social media page. Not the other way around. But yet, Kenya is so desperate for this peach. Like she wasn't Kenya Moore before the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And the last time I checked, like I said, I didn't know going out with your friends and having a good time and people who you genuinely care for was a crime. Next one. I think they are plotting to get the dark and evil Kenya back. Watch your back and don't burn bridges. Nene responded, yes, they are. They have an alliance with her. Just watch and you will see. Nene never lies. My God. The people lying are the ones with a dark cloud. The people that are so obsessed and were so obsessed and will sit there and they didn't want anything good to happen for this woman after everything she's been through in her life. Those are the people with the dark cloud. Now, don't get me wrong now. I'm not saying Kenya Moore did not do or say anything on that show to rub people the wrong way. Oh, absolutely not. She wasn't perfect on that show. But the thing about Kenya is, she never just got up one day and said, oh, yep, today is the day I'm going to make up a random lie and try to destroy somebody's life. When she clapped back with facts. When Sheree said that if Kenya ex Matt had hit her, basically domestic violence, it would have been acceptable because Kenya provoked people, that it would have been okay for a man to put his hand on a woman because Kenya provoked people. And when Kenya checked her about it and said, you've been through domestic violence, so I don't understand why you would even make such comments. And Sheree went ballistic. Kenya is a liar. I never. And then a few episodes later, they're all in the van together, and she's trying to hug Sheree because Bob is admitting to. My point, the only lie in the lies that people have said about her are things they made up and repeated, and then the lack of common sense people just decided to jump on the bandwagon. Anyone can get up one day and say, that Vina Timmy News, that Vina girl who be acting like the God bless attitude and she's so positive. No, she's not. Anyone can get up one day and make up a lie. Does that mean it's Bible? Like the girls say? Does that mean it's true? No. This one right here. If Nene leaves and that woman comes back, I am done with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Bye-bye. Girl, bye. See ya. You will be friends and form an alliance with a woman that tried to use your own family against you. No one cared for Cynthia until Nene took her under her wings. She turned on Nene before, and chances are she would do it again. Wig was right. Cynthia is weak. That's why she's wanting Kenya back. Kenya don't talk about this girl. Maybe we will find out Nene's obsession with Kenya one day. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my Fina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you are aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.